Hi Stampers, this is Karen Phillip. I'm a Stampin' Up Demonstrator and I'm pleased to show you how to make this. Actually, we'll be making this card, and I'm doing a technique called sliding ink, I believe it's called. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. So the technique part is the cat does not have, it's not a solid image. And here's another one. You can see it a little bit better, but you can see it looks like swirlies on his fur. And here's another one that I did that is just kind of straight. So let's get started. So I'm taking this ink spots, work the best, or you could use the black memento. And because the spots are I think they're called felt, they're not the foam. And you can get blank spots from Stampin' Up, and they're called just unink Stampin' Spots. They come 5 to a package, and you just use an ink refill to fill it, and it works great. But I had some left over from Paper Pumpkin, and that's what I'll be using today. So we will take our kit and just a piece of scrap of white, and I'll do it on a sheet. Okay, so I'm just using this cat from the Love Cats. It's a very fun stamp set. They look real mischievous, and I'm not a cat lover, but I love this set. Okay, I just need the cat. You can do the hearts on here too, but I'm just basically wanting the cat. So I'm taking my ink spot and I'm inking it up, just normal inking. And this one needs a refill. Okay, so I'm just inking it up well, and then now that I have the ink on there, this one I'll do like swirlies, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it. You can kind of see there's swirlies on the stamp, and that's how it will stamp then. And so we'll just stamp that like so, and now I have swirlies. Now if you wanted to do the straight lines, then you would just, after you put that in there, then you would just go like this. You're smearing the ink basically, and then that's how that one would come out. And do it on the back side. So this one has lines. They're just lines that go like this. I kind of like the swirly for the cat, but either works fine. And basically that's the technique. To assemble the card, I'm using Balmy Blue and Soft Suede, which is the color of the cat. And then this piece is embossed with the, what's it called? It's in the new catalog. It's in the new mini catalog, and it's the, oh, I can't remember, darn. It will be in the instructions, but it's the metal. It goes with the motorcycle set. But I wanted to show you that it makes a nice design without being that metal look. Okay, let's just get this together here. And it's a little bit smaller than a normal card, or this is not just a 1/4 inch, it's a little more. Glue works best for this deep of an embossed image, and so I just have a tiny border just to give it some little interest. We'll cut out our cat, and I cut it right to the border. I didn't leave any white. Try to go quickly on this. Should have this done already. I'm not using the hearts on this one. Okay. And then for his whiskers, I'm just cutting around, just around the whiskers. You don't have to cut it each whisker. Okay, and then this last part. And as a reminder for those who didn't know this, I just learned this like a couple of years ago, so you're never too old to learn anything. When you are cutting, don't use your tips necessarily, just use the back of your scissors, and when you have a curvy thing, turn your paper, not your scissors. I just learned that. I thought that was sort of a funny thing that I didn't know. Okay, so now we have our cat cut, and then I'm taking a small piece of designer paper, and this is from the Dandy designer paper in the Celebration catalog. Celebration only lasts for 2 months, January and February 2023. So this will go on there flat. Stick this in here like so. I'm just putting it to the right a little bit, and then I just have a small 1/2 inch piece that's 2 3/4 by 1/2 inch. We're putting that down, so that would be like a present. And the cat is, I always have to have like why I do stuff sometimes. So I'm going to put dimensionals on the back, just 3 across the top of it. And then I have some, these are also from Paper Pumpkin. You can use regular glue dots, but these are flatter, so that's why I like them. And yeah, I do have a bow. So I'm taking one and putting it on his paw, like so. Just putting it right on the paw, right here. And then I'll take off the little liner thing. And then his tail, I will just use tape runner and just tape his tail. And if you do that with like holding it up, you may pull his tail off. And I learned that the hard way. So now I'm putting on the cat on the card, and I'm setting him on top of the box, but I'm not pushing his paw down yet, because I want it to be that he's hanging onto the bow and pushing, well, just hanging onto the bow because he was naughty and took the bow. Right, where's my, there. And so I'll put one more glue dot on underneath his paw. You can see it right there. I just pulled it back, lift off the liner, put the bow, which I always make for my ladies. I just pulled it apart. Okay. And so he's hanging onto the bow. So he's going on. I'm gluing the bow down, and then I'm taking his paw that has that glue dot on it and just pushing it like he's holding the bow. And you kind of want it a little wonky, just so that it looks like he took it apart. I'll just trim this off a little bit. And this is the pool party. It's sheer. It's just so pretty. All right. Final step is adding a sentiment, and I'm doing. It says hello there. You could do any sentiment. This is from the Around the Bend set right here. Again, in the mini catalog for the 23 mini catalog. I'll just stamp that. This hexagon is from the, what are these called? Beautiful Shapes dies. And they're hexagons, circles, some odd shapes, and some other little shapes. We will pop this on. Well, they're right in front of me. Always look in front of you first. Okay. Just do 4 of them. We'll put that on there. and just set that on the side. And that's it for the front of the card. For the inside of the card, if you want, you can take one of the cats that you've, the same cat, ink it up. And if you want, you can do the hearts too, because we're stamping it right on the, and then you'll do the same technique, just kind of swirling it, or straight, and then we will stamp it on the bottom. And there are two little lines on this cat to make it look where the shelf or whatever would be. So I just did it like that. So he's kind of off the paper. And then I'll just attach that inside. And you have just a cute little card with the mischief, and could be a birthday, any other kind of card. So thanks for watching, and have a great day.